Beautiful evening. Just right and try a little bit of barley. It's sort of been a bit back to front because the Leadbrook's absolutely ready, but I want to save Cyclops seed, so I've got to reap that first, otherwise it's kind of a pain. Yeah, anyway, we'll get there and hopefully it'll go okay. Alrighty, well, my boss is here, so I suppose we better get the start on this barley. I think we've got everything set, and at least to start with. It'll be a bit all over the shop to start with, as usual, but yes, there we start with that. Ah yes, we've got to get this right too. Yeah, I've got a few things to do first. Bit of a pain, you got to run these things flat out to set the parameters for the comb, which is a nuisance when you're starting out. You ready to start some barley? Yeah. Yeah, anyway. Cyclops! One-eyed Cyclops. Anyway, we'll see how we go. I can tell you this stuff seems to be yielding a lot better than I expected. It's also, yeah, as I also expected, it is barely ready. Absolutely barely ready. The way it's going through the comb, you see it loops around. I know the Leadbrook is, I've just got to try and get the seed repped and then I can go on and reap the other variety. But anyway, it's, yeah, not the disaster I thought it might be, at least not here. We'll see, I don't know, the rest of the paddock, but it's a start. Well, that's certainly a sight. Cool night too, actually. First barley for 2023.
Green coming out.
Green, it's almost it's very bright barley. It's had no rain on it. I reckon it's a bit for the night. It's actually tough. Look at that. Definitely not super ripe. So for all the itchy feet watching everyone else go around us, I mean, I guess there's not much point getting too excited because. So anyway. Okay. Anyway, we'll finish this box full and that'll be it for the night. Then we'll get ready to reap some seed tomorrow, but I've got a few other jobs in the morning, so it looks like we needn't bother getting too excited yet. We'll try and reap a spot for the big bin, and then I just got to go on and reap the Leadbrook. So there's that. Anyway, we'll get there. Well, we better get this out because I want to fill it with barley. Just a note where it went up to. Of course, the cedar was in here last time, that's why it went where it did, but there was a little bit of room, it could have went up a bit further forward, so there's that too. We pumped a couple of, there was 3 tyres that were dead flat, so we pumped them up. The rest seemed not too bad. Alright, let's get this out of here. Let's get something done, that'd be nice. Well, we got it out, so there's that. So that was our adventure last Wednesday. Didn't bent the number plate. Was that flush on? Halfway there. Got those cameras, so we better go and reap something. It's getting cooler. Alright, we've worked out what we need. Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, I don't think we want to be bringing any back. We've got that other extra stuff. We can only need about 5 tonne. It's about 54, they say it makes 55 hectares, and even allow a bit 60 at 80 kilos a hectare is yeah, 4.8. So if we keep about 5 tonne with what else we've got, we should be well and truly well covered. So we'll do that. So the straw is it's not, I mean, the grain is definitely ripe. We took a sample and there's nothing, the moisture's only like about 9.7%. So there's no issues with that, but the way it's going through the machine, it's not quite ready. The other variety, Leebrook, which we're going to go on and reap as soon as we finish reaping this hatful of seed, that is dead ripe, and it's amazing how much better that'll go through the machine, how much quicker you can go, how much cleaner sample you'll get. But this stuff is sort of only half hanging over. You want to see those heads hanging right over, and then you know it's truly ripe. But the fact is, the weather's on the way and the grain's ready, so even if we just chip away at this stuff, we'll get the other stuff repped. That you would lose that on a hot windy day. This maybe not so much, but still you'd probably be better with it out of the way before anything bad can really happen to it. So it's been a surprise how long it's taken to ripen. I thought we might be reaping it in October, and we're now the 8th of November, and it's still not really, it's, you know, grain's fine, but maybe it would have been different if I'd crop topped it, but I didn't, so there we have it. Maybe that'll be a mistake in the long run, probably, but we're used to making mistakes, so there's that. Alrighty. Alright, I reckon we got heaps. Right, we'll pull out, and that'll be that. Seed rep, so that is one big job done, which can be a pain, but we probably, I think, done it pretty pain-free, doing it before we contaminate the machine with the other barley. And then you've got to go with all the rigmarole of cleaning it out properly, getting every last grain out. But no, we'll go with Cyclops. I think it'll be, I mean, unless the Leebrook blows this away, which I don't think it will. I think this is as good a barley as Leebrook, maybe even a bit better. So we'll go with that. It's the newer one. So, alright. Do empty this out, reap a spot for the big bin, and go and reap a few boxfuls, a few tons if you will. There we have it. Cyclops barley seed. No, we'll have heaps, alright. Don't you worry about that. Here we go. Now we know harvest has really started. First grain in the big bin. What do you think, Claude? Anyway, we'll go and reap a bit of this Leebrook, which is definitely riper. Much riper than the Cyclops. Going through the machine a lot better. So it appears yield-wise they're similar, and I think Cyclops has more upside. But you see this a bit riper. Actually, I think the Cyclops might actually be yielding better. But a bit riper, it certainly goes through the machine better. We can move along a bit quicker. Just the other stuff, oh, there it is. It's sitting a bit tough. It'll go better when it's a bit warmer, but still, we'll make a bit of a start. Cyclops is definitely better. I think we made the right move saving that. Anyway, we'll knock a bit of this off and yeah. Yeah, I think this will be the last round. It's getting quite tough now, so it's actually got surprisingly cool tonight. It'll be a warm day tomorrow, then a hotter day the next day, so we'll hopefully knock at least knock this off tomorrow, but probably a bit more than that. I think we'll get a fair bit done, I hope. Anyway, finally making some headway, so that's kind of nice. Right, let's get going. Got our kingpin job lined up, so try and get that done, or hopefully. Yep, all good. I think we're all ready to go. Alrighty, it's here. We made it. I wonder if there's any chance of starting this. We'll see. first objective unlocked. Now to get out of here without setting fire to anything. That'd be a good thing to do too. It's going to be hot today, but it's pretty cool at the moment. So we'll try and get this out of here. Wait for the brake air pressure to build up. What will we find in here? Something dead, no doubt. I need to get that out anyway. Oh yeah, definitely something dead. Probably a nice rat. Let's see, what have we got here? Oh God, and smell it. Oh, I can't. Anyway, I need another hand. Well, it was only a mouse, but still, you prick. Rather frustratingly, we installed the camera system on the big bin there. Except I can't get. I haven't got a multimeter with me. I can't get the screen to work, so that's a nuisance. So we're sort of almost there, but not quite. So that was a waste of an hour or so. Anyway, we better go and reap something while it's nice reaping weather and try and get some grain away at last. All right, mate. Let's get into it. It's amazing what a difference ripe straw and how much easier it goes through the machine. How much faster. Because we're cruising along now, about 26 tonne an hour now, or we've probably got even more capacity than that. Right conditions you can really move, whereas the other, it's heavy going. Sure, the grain's ready, but the rest of it's not quite there. Anyway, we're making a bit of headway now. Amazing, get into ripe barley, properly ripe, and you can get a fair bit done. Not going too badly either, considering, although I don't think the Leebrook's as good as the Cyclops. Probably maybe about half a tonne less. But not too bad, considering the rainfall we didn't have. It's probably, I don't know, this stuff's probably run a bit over 4 tonne to the hectare, another maybe 4.5, or maybe a bit better, something like that. Will depend how it all weighs. Anyway, well, not quite pouring in yet, but definitely getting into the better part of the paddock anyway. And I think we got someone coming for a load soon, so that'll be nice. Very nice. Well, looks like he's already here. Oh well, he could have rung me early, but anyway, it's fine. A bit more repped is not a problem. Taking a moment to get ready anyway. We'll be there before you know it. Won't we, fella? Certainly a good way to load. Oh, there's the first load of barley just about to go away. I think actually I'll probably just keep it here. It'll be nearby for this other grain. We'll just run this other stuff up the hill. It's probably not a lot to be gained by moving it. There she goes. Through half rank here, but not really any better yield. Goes to show you don't need a lot of straw to have decent yield. Sometimes actually worse. Down here it's a bit heavier, a little bit more water, old scrub ground from years ago. Funnily enough, it's yielding well, but no better than some of the other stuff, even though it looks fantastic. So, very interesting. Well, not really, it's pretty obvious it ran out of water. And this grew more straw, so it actually wasn't an advantage. So there's that. But, yeah. A good photo op nonetheless. You actually see where it's been dry, there's still quite a bit of straw. Stubble from last year, wheat stubble as well, but that's good. Lots of organic matter. Very good indeed. Alright, this is nearly the end of the Lee Brook. That'll be it for another variety. Yeah, it was a good variety. We didn't have it that. When did we first sell it? 2020. We're 23 now. But yeah, I think Cyclops is better. And we're only going to be sowing a similar amount of barley next year. There's just not room enough for 2 barleys. So that's where we're at. Bye bye Lee Brook. Stuff looks kind of miserable compared to the Lee Brook down in the corner over there, until you look at the yield and realise it's actually yielding better, more economical. There you go. Well, we nearly got this paddock finished, so that's actually a good outcome. It went not too bad considering. Cyclops definitely performed better than the Lee Brook, but that is what it is. Nice to get this out of the way. We might even finish the barley tomorrow morning if things go to plan. I think we're coming out early for another load of grain, another load of barley, and then we'll see where we go from there. We might leave this in the header tonight, because if I have to move that bin, I'd like as much out as possible so that I potentially can move it. Anyway, that's it. There's another one down. And that's the vast bulk of the barley done too now. So, despite it's been a weird harvest in as much as hasn't felt like we're doing much, but we're suddenly nearly half done. Interesting. Good morning, waiting for a load out. That is, well, it's not chockers full, but it's pretty full. Nice bright barley. Very bright. Dust. Bit of a pain in the bum, but we won't be moving that big bin. I mean, it's a good problem to have, more grain than I thought, so I have to pump those tyres up and take that one out. Extra bin to clean out, but like I said, good problem to have. Oh well, we do what we do. It's going to be another one of those days. Nut stuck in here, tried to screw it back on there, just wouldn't quite go. Tried to tap it out, wouldn't quite. Flicked into the straw, and nowhere to be seen now. Not the nicest day, but it's also not that terrible either. A little bit of a breeze. It's going to be about 40 sometime in the afternoon, or 42 I think. So we won't be reaping then, but I think it'll reap till about lunchtime, and then that'll be it. So we've got another hour and a half, which we would just about finish the barley by then, I think. So we might try and do that if we can, but we've got to be sensible, of course. While it's not over hot, yeah, it's only about 30 degrees at the moment, so 30 degrees and not overly windy, it still should be okay for the time being anyway. Not too bad here, considering the year. Not too bad at all. Oh, it's nearly another one biting the dust. That's another one. Not a lot, but we might as well pick it up, put it back through the machine. could have fed the sheep either, so, but we've got heaps of drone anyway, so. Well, we managed to get a little bit of drone footage before the end. I'll see whether I include it in the video if I get time, or processing power. Anyway, yeah, so this is nearly the end of the Barley. This is it. There it is. Well, that's 3 things done. Canola, lentils, barley. Just beans and wheat remain. We're not quite halfway through though. We got the bean and majority wheat, but I think time-wise it's won't take long. Oh, that's good. We got it done before any big wind can get a hold of it, so that's nice too. And it's warm, and I think that's enough reaping for the day anyway. There's last the barley, or something like that. Weird harvest, doesn't feel like we've done much, and yet we're getting through it pretty quickly. And it's not going that bad either, considering. Anyway, it's hot. There'll be no more reaping or loading today, I don't think. Probably, well, I suppose I might have to organise a couple of things. Might have to go to town, so there's that too. Alrighty. We'll see you tomorrow, I guess.